Welcome back. Today, very excited to bring you our 6-month review of the Blackstone 28. If you don't know what a Blackstone is, you probably don't need to be watching this video, so I'm assuming you do. But this griddle is perfect. Blackstone makes everything from 17 inches up to 36 inches. Check all that out. We'll have everything in the links below and stuff when we're done. When you start it, it's just a simple push, turn your gas on, push button ignition. In 6 months, I've never had to hit that button twice. You buy them cheap ones at the big box stores, them things go out all the time, the burners go out. 6 months, I've never had to press that button twice. First press, boom, she's up and running. 15 minutes later, I'm grilling anything I like. It cooks so evenly. It has 2 burners in the front. Each one of these burners control 2 burners underneath it. So you can have a hot side, a low side, middle ender, maybe a little bit of a medium in there and stuff. From the front to back, side to side, it stays pretty steady. Once this whole thick steel gets hot, it's going to keep a nice consistent temperature throughout it. You can do it with anything you make in a frying pan, anything you make on a skillet, anything like that. I mean, you want to cook a bunch of eggs at one time, and do your whole breakfast, have your hash browns, have your bacon, throw your eggs or pancakes on later on. It cooks all that. I'm going to show you our breakfast, I'm going to show you our lunch, I'm going to show you our dinner all on here. This thing gets up to 500 degrees. I mean, I've cooked 20 pieces of French toast at one time and cooked 18 steaks, 87 hot dogs at one time. If you need to cook more than 87 hot dogs at one time, I want to be at your party. But this thing works perfect for the 2 of us. I made breakfast on here this morning. I had a ham and cheese omelet. I had some hash brown potatoes going on today. I made some Oklahoma onion burger sliders. They were awesome. I'm gonna make some pork fried rice for dinner. So the wife will be very happy about that one. But before we get too much into that and all of the cooking, a couple things that maybe could be better. The heat coming off the side is pretty intense, obviously with the flame underneath it. So some of these plastic bottles, these come with it, by the way. A couple of these, I keep water in one for cleanup afterwards, oil to keep it seasoned. You don't want to have these right next to it. You will melt those, so just be careful with anything plastic on the sides of it. I wish the plate was a little bit higher, but since it's portable, the legs need to fold up to just that right size, so I understand why it's this way. I have a couple friends, a little shorter. JB, if you're watching, it's probably perfect height for you. I just wish it was up a couple inches higher, but those are pretty small things. But you need to keep it seasoned. You need to keep that going. You need to keep the oil on it. We live in a very high humidity area down here. So keep the oil on it, not gonna have any problems. We did go back to our old hometown in Minnesota for a month, and I didn't season it right before I left, which I should have, so that was on me. Came back, had a couple rust spots, so you have to kind of strip it down and start the whole seasoning process over. That's pretty simple. You can find about that on other videos and stuff. Basically, you're just putting some oil on and you burn it off. When it gets done smoking, that layer of oil kind of cooks right in, so that's where you get that seasoning. So you want to do that over and over and over. Cleanup on these things, nice and easy too. If you make something simple, I mean French toast, you get done, I just take some napkins on it, roll of paper towels around, take some paper towels, just wipe it off. Once it cools down just a little bit, then you can do it while it's hot if you use some spatula or something like that. Wipe it down, push everything in the back, season her up, you're ready to go for your next round. If it's a little bit worse, you can take a scraper. In fact, I have a couple of them. This spatula actually comes in a set. Love this set. I didn't know I loved it until I got it. It's got skewers, got everything. We'll show you that down in the description as well. The other thing that I like to have, I usually just use a couple spatulas. This little scraper thing works great. When I'm moving things around, whether it's the rice, the potatoes, or anything, so easy, it's right in my hand. This thing, absolute lifesaver. It's actually a dough separator, so you use it when I'm making pizzas on the weenie and stuff like that. But it works great for this. So if it gets a little bit worse, I can scrape off a little bit of grime. If it gets really bad, while it's still hot and sizzling, put some water on there, kind of boil everything up, scrape all that water right off into the back to start one, square one, and you're ready to go. Season her back up, you're ready for your next meal. Blackstone, you did good. Like I said, you need a bigger one, you want a smaller one, they have those for you too. Blackstone, high quality, 6 months in. Would I buy this again? Absolutely, all day, twice on Sundays. I don't think I'm ever gonna have to. This thing will be good for years to come because I take care of it. It treats me well. Blackstone did a good job. BC Buys, I'm Mike for Renee. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel. We can really use that. Helps us get the word out on some of these products we're doing. Helps with the algorithm. We'd love you for it. If you have comments, please write them down. We respond to everybody, and we'll get back to you and let you know if you have any other questions about it. Blackstone, 28 inch. Go get you one.